What's up everybody, it's your boy Nick, back at y'all with another video, and today we're doing part 2 of the White Album.
I'm a dog and that's true, baby. Can we call this here a truce, baby? And you know I got the juice, baby. And you see me again, it's cool, baby.
If you haven't seen part 1, it'll be down in the comment section down below. I'll post a playlist with all my Beatles reactions in it. Don't really got too much to say. We're about to get right into the first track on this second side, Birthday. Yeah. I like that little sound like Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, so similar to the first side, when they started with Back to the U.S.S.R, I said that it didn't really sound like a Beatles song to me, you know what I mean? I kind of felt the same way about this song. I really enjoyed this much more than I did Back to the U.S.S.R. Written by Lennon and McCartney in the studio, largely on the spot, off the top of their heads. The song is a riff-based, straightforward rock and roll piece that went on the opposite direction of most Beatles songs of the time. P.D. Harrison and Yoko Ono provided backing vocals. The last video I said I really didn't understand why people hated her, you know what I mean? I might do a video on her. I know there's probably a video on why people hate Yoko Ono. Actually, I think it is, so I might react to that. If y'all want to see that, I'll react to that. But yeah, y'all telling me that people feel like she broke up the Beatles. Okay, so let's get into track number 2, which is track number 19, Yer Blues. Okay, so I enjoyed that track. It didn't blow me away like some of my favorite Beatles tracks, but it was an enjoyable track. A lot darker than a lot of stuff that I heard from the Beatles, with lines like, yes, I'm lonely, want to die. In the morning, want to die. In the evening, want to die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. And then I like this part right here. My mother was of the sky, my father was of the earth, but I am of the universe, and you know what it's worth. I like those lines. And in the second verse, the eagle picks my eye, the worm, he licks my bones. I feel so suicidal, just like Dylan's Mr. Jones. This is a reference to a character in Bob Dylan's song titled Ballad of a Thin Man. Bro, it's so much music, bro. Although those are very dark lines, I actually enjoyed the writing on there. Dash, please, calm down. Track number 20, or track number 3, Mother Nature's Son. It's already beautiful. Gosh, man, come on, bro. So far, that's my favorite track right here. Very, very beautiful track. If I was in a different mood right now, I probably would have teared up. I know that a lot of y'all say that I'm more of a Lennon fan, and I even start to believe that I'm more of a Lennon fan, but McCartney always does something like this. He always makes something like this, and it's like, dang. Who am I really more of a fan of? A typically upbeat acoustic ditty by McCartney, composed after he was inspired by a lecture given by the Maharishi in India. I like the writing on there too. Born a poor young country boy, Mother Nature's son, all day long I'm singing songs for everyone. Sit beside a mountain stream, see her waters rise. Listen to the pretty sound of music as she flies. Find me in a field of grass, Mother Nature's son, swaying daisy, sing a lazy song beneath the sun. Mother Nature's son. Everybody's got something to hide except me and my monkey. Okay. It's probably written by Lennon. I like this part right here. One of Lennon's last truly wild rock numbers recorded by the Beatles is bare bones simplicity would later cause it to be regarded as a throwaway by its own author. See, I knew it was going to be a Lennon pen track just by the title. Let's get into track number 22, Sexy Sadie. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I like that part so much. So now that's competing with Mother Nature's Son is my favorite song on this side of the album. So Michael Jackson has Dirty Diana and the Beatles have Sexy Sadie. Okay. A thinly veiled snipe at Mahesh Yogi, known as the Maharishi. The song was written after he allegedly made an inappropriate pass at a friend of Lennon's. The original lyrics said Maharishi instead of Sexy Sadie, but Harrison convinced Lennon to change it. I feel like Lennon was very outspoken about how he felt. If y'all haven't seen my Nirvana videos, if y'all watch those, I kind of say the same thing about Kurt Cobain. I like his songwriting, his ability to say whatever he wants without like caring about what people think, and his crazy song titles, you know what I mean, and the crazy thing that he says in songs. And I'm surprised a lot of people haven't made this comparison because they're very similar. They make a song about, to them, nonsense, but people kind of like eat it up and try to make different interpretations for it, but to them they were really just making a song about nothing. For some reason, Dear Prudence is really stuck in my head right now. I don't know why. Dear Prudence. Track number 23, Helter Skelter. Okay, so I really like that song, man. I like how Paul McCartney can switch it up. I'm used to him making songs, you know, like more softer songs. It just shows talent within itself. A Helter Skelter is an amusement park ride with a slide built in a spiral around a high tower. It's also British slang meaning in disorderly haste or confusion. Paul McCartney, who penned this song, used this song as a response to critics who accused him of writing too many ballads. That kind of stuff makes me want to experience this at the time that it came out. Just the variety of different styles that they tried out on all these different records, man. It's just like you never knew what you were going to get. And y'all might not like this comparison, but I get a similar feeling from XXXTentacion. I feel like if you give his music a chance, if you're really a music listener, you will enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because he has something that pretty much anybody can enjoy. X was young, you know what I mean? He was only like 20 years old. He didn't get a chance to really perfect his craft, and I feel like if he would have been able to perfect his craft, he would have been one of the greatest. Let's get into track number 24, Long, Long, Long. George Harrison wrote and recorded Long, Long, Long in October 1968. On the surface, it appears to be about a woman he loves, but it could also be about the Lord. Most interpret this song as being about reclaiming his lost faith and deepening his renewed relationship with God. In his autobiography, I, Me, Mine, published in 1980, George Harrison says that Long, Long, Long was influenced by the chord changes of Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, a track by Bob Dylan off of 1966 LP Blonde on Blonde. Track number 25, Revolution 1. I also like that pre-chorus part where he was like, but if you want money for people with minds day, well, all I can tell you is, brother, you have to wait. Revolution, released in 1968, reflected the social movements and civil unrest of the 60s. The theme is that true revolution is not based on hatred and destruction. Revolution begins with the change inside yourself. This version of Revolution was the first version that was recorded, hence the use of 1 in the title. The single version, which was recorded later but released first, was released as simply Revolution. Revolution 1 was a slower, quieter, and more bluesy track, while the single version was a faster and louder hard rock track with plenty of distortion employed. Track number 26, Honey Pie. Hold on, wasn't there a song called Honey Pie on here already? Wild Honey Pie was the other song, okay.
She was a working girl, north of England way.
Paul wrote Honey Pie as a tribute to his father, Jim McCartney. My dad's always played fruity old songs like this, and I like them. I guess I can see that, you know what I mean? I can see the kind of music that he was inspired by, you know, because that's more of the stuff that he writes, softer music. Track number 27, Savoy Truffle. We all know the diva doll. Can you show me where you are? George Harrison wrote that song for Eric Clapton, who was said to eat too much chocolate. George wrote the song using the names of chocolates on the inside of a lid of the Good News variety candies. Okay, I'm just waiting for that next song that's gonna blow me away, you know. These are cool songs, but I'm just waiting for that next one. Track number 28, Cry Baby Cry.
Making every sound, old enough to know better. Can you take me back where I came from? Can you take me back?
Okay, so my camera's about to die again. I don't see how, you know, I fully charged it. But another one of my favorite tracks, it got a little bit dark at the end, talking about the 12 o'clock seance. Lennon got the inspiration for the lyrics from an advertisement and the nursery rhymes told to him as a kid. Later on, he would call this one of his throwaway songs. Lennon, stop saying these songs are throwaways, man. Let's get into track number 29, which is Revolution 9, featuring Yoko Ono. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 10. Okay, I'm liking this reverse right here. This is trippy right here. I feel like I'm actually being rewinded. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Lennon said he was trying to paint a picture of a revolution using sound. McCartney argued against including the track on the Beatles at over 8 minutes. It is the longest track that the Beatles officially released. For some reason, I like it. I'm gonna have to listen to that in reverse, man. I'm gonna have to. And they also say if you play it backwards, that you hear a car crash and you hear them saying Paul is dead or something like that. Somebody said that in there. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm listening to it. Track number 30 is Good Night. Let's get right into it, man. My camera's definitely about to die now. I don't even know how I survived this long. Beautiful, y'all hear that?
It's time to say goodnight.
ASMR in the 60s. Okay, so we got a little bit of ASMR at the end of that. Another favorite on here, man. I'm gonna play this song for my kids when I want them to go to bed. The tender closing song of the White Album was written by John Lennon as a lullaby for his son Julian. No other Beatles appear on the recording. Instead, a lavish orchestral arrangement was scored by George Martin, transporting listeners to a heavenly dreamscape. Really enjoyed this album, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. Please go ahead and subscribe if you have not. Turn on my notifications to be notified every single time that I upload. Follow me on my social media. Try to get my followers up on there, man. Try to get my subscribers up too, man. We need to hit 10K, man. We've been slowly growing. It's time that we get up there, man. We need to let more people see these videos, man. Yeah. Squad, squad, squad. Gang, gang, gang. It's your boy Nick T. And I'm out this thing.